What's up, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day. You're watching another episode of Pieces of Me.
It's the way that you look at me that makes it so hard to breathe. So hard to breathe. You're all I want in life. You're everything I need.
So, being that it is Valentine's Day, I'm going to piggyback off of last week's episode. You all know I discussed maintaining friendships while pursuing music. This week I'm going to be discussing maintaining a serious relationship while doing music. There's definitely a healthy balance that has to be established if you're going to be dating or be serious with someone while pursuing music. A lot of it for me has pretty much been trial and error. But my wife and I, we make it work. And that pretty much runs the gauntlet of certain things you might have to do financially to further your music. You kind of have to take a look at your life situation and be like, is this a good investment right now? Or can I just say fuck it and just do it? And then also, obviously, there's the emotional strain that comes into play, and it can be very difficult and a lot of hard work to maintain a serious relationship, but it is possible. So first things first, and I cannot stress this enough, not just for dealing with someone pursuing music, just relationships in general, you have to have trust. It's a very, very important building block of a relationship. But how that applies into dealing with someone pursuing a career in entertainment, period, is it gives you room to understand what that person may or may not have to do to make a video or a photo shoot or whatever they have to do look good or put off the proper image for whatever product they're trying to put out. If you don't trust a person, it kind of opens the doorway for doubt. And obviously, if you're going to be shooting a video like I tend to do, and you require a model for whatever reason, and you have to interact with them on an intimate basis just to make a certain scene or whatever look the way it's supposed to look, and your partner's jealous, it can get really uncomfortable, and it can cause a whole slew of unnecessary issues. So you definitely want to trust each other and be understanding with these types of things. Very important, and I can't stress that enough. Secondly, and this gets more into the meat of relationships, I've talked a lot about the business and the financial investments that underground artists have to make. And as you can imagine, when you're in a serious relationship, living with your partner, and be all, I guess the end all be all of that is being married, and both of you are working and pretty much carrying on a normal life. You have to communicate and discuss certain investments that you want to do in your dream, because you run into issues like, can I shoot this video? Can I do this photo shoot? Can I afford to get a new outfit for this video? Can I make it to the studio this week? Or does this bill have to get paid? What's more important? It becomes a balancing act, and as a team, kind of have to figure out how to make that work to of course, not put your personal life in any type of jeopardy for any reason, but also want to make sure you're investing properly into your craft, because you do have to invest, and it's very important, because you want to come out with the best product possible. And it's definitely not easy, and it's always good to have a solid foundation in your partner, and someone that understands what you're trying to do and trying to accomplish and is willing to help you work towards that goal. I mean, I'll be upfront. I mean, a lot of things I'm talking about in this particular video come from trial and error in my own relationship, and it's just, you know, certain things that my wife and I have been able to figure out and work with whether it's a little or a lot. We just tend to make things happen when we can, with the resources that we have, and I'm very thankful that I have her by my side, and I have her as a shoulder to lean on, because things get very difficult, and I've had some really, really dark days, and it's very helpful to be able to come home, you know, come home after a shitty day, and you feel like the world's kind of kicking you while you're down, and you're able to kind of unload all of this to your partner, and they're right there to tell you that it's going to be okay. It helps a lot, really. Dealing with a dream especially can get very discouraging. Sometimes you feel like things are moving at a stalemate for whatever reason, financials, or you just can't get certain things done when you want them to. Kind of have to wait on other elements, and, you know, whatever the case may be, some things may be just outside of your control, and it can get very depressing very fast, and you know, it's I can't explain enough how good it feels to actually be able to kind of just unload that onto my wife, and have her kind of, you know, give me a back rub and sit and recalculate and replan and reorganize, so we can continue to move forward and do things we want to do. Going into this year, I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna say fuck it a lot with my music this year, because I feel like it's what I need to do, and we just gotta start making some shit happen. And her response to me was, alright, cool. So that being said, you know, if you got someone that's willing to do that with you and kind of ride with you, and make things work with you, then you got to keep her. And it's not without work, just like with any other relationship, but it definitely has its rewards. And you know, always go for the gold, man. Make each other happy, and if you got each other's support, you can kind of be unstoppable in this, you know. It's how you end up being a power couple like Jay-Z and Beyonce. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all check out the new track, Forever Valentine, up now. Holla back. Peace.